Hello there, and welcome back to our lovely Ardabil campaign in the 1.36 patch for EU4 with a King of Kings DLC update. So, I am just a little bit consolidating and digesting our new lands, and after doing a little bit of military dev, because I was running up to the cap on my mill points, I've actually got enough development now to upgrade myself. We've just gone over 300. Let's go ahead and upgrade ourselves to a kingdom. A shardom, in fact. Which is pretty cool. So, another thing I would like to do is spend some of my Diplo points and maybe accept a couple of these cultures. So if we have a look at the culture map mode, Mashriki is rather large, and my next potential target, which is the former ally in Mushasha, our truce runs out in 3 years, and there's quite a lot of their land is Mashriki, so I think I'm going to go ahead and accept the Mashriki culture. Of course, I can't do any more. I've only had the 2 slots, but that seems like a really good start to me. And as soon as our truce is up there, hopefully we'll have dealt with these rebels as well, and we can get ready to expand once more. Mushasha was at war with Ajam, and they've got them to release a few states. So we've got Isfahan here. They've got 3 potential cores, but the more important one, the more interesting one here is Khorasan, as they have a lot of cores on the Timurids. So we're improving relations right now. Hopefully we'll be able to do some Diplo vassalization, but if not, they are going to be a future target for our expansion. Unfortunately, Ajam is kind of in the way, but you know, that doesn't need to necessarily be the case forever. Maybe they'll get an ally that we can attack. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. As for keeping you posted, I don't know if this was the case when I was just talking, but now they're at war, and it looks like they're about to die. So maybe that's not what's going to be happening. I might need to look further afield for some allies. Hazem might not be a terrible idea, actually. They're allied with the Timurids. So that might keep the Timurids off my back just a little bit. That seems like a reasonable choice. Because I don't really have any allies right now. We're warned by the Ottomans. I need some friends. Either someone like Muscovy, someone like the Ottomans themselves, even like the Mamluks. If I can become friends with any of these guys, I will jump at the chance and just expand in the opposite direction. That's hopefully the idea. We'll work towards it. So Khorasan has fallen to the Timurids, and now the Timurids are going to be polishing off Ajam. They have a lot of cores on me as well. I don't know why, they never owned this land, but they've got a lot of cores on me, and I am going to have to really build up my army if I'm going to be able to face that. We have got a lovely little mountain fort here, but maybe we should look into getting more mountain forts. I think Kermanshah would be a great first step. So let's pop one in there. And to defend my other lands, let's grab another fortress in Yerevan. It's not perfect. It doesn't cover everything that I need it to cover. Ideally, Tiflis would be the better fortress location. As you know, if I'm attacked by the Ottomans, they can still walk all the way around. But I don't have Tiflis, so this will have to do. Also, working on getting these cores. Hamadan, we're currently got a missionary working in, but yeah, everything's good there. Do I want a manpower man or some discipline? Not discipline, prestige. Let's take the manpower man. I think I will immediately switch to you as soon as I have 40 ducats, which, you know, the income is not bad right now. I cannot be complaining too heavily about my income. And there we go. There is our half-price military man. Perfect stuff. And now we have a border with the Ottomans, which is not scary. Let's put it that way. Let's double check once again to see if we have any potential alliances that we can make. Hissenkäfer and Mazandran, they're not it. They are certainly not it. Maybe someone like Bamanis we could start improving relations with. We already have The Mamluks basically at full opinion, and we're miles away from an alliance there. Similarly with the Ottomans, and I don't even know if these know who I am. Yeah, it's not happening. Nogai is close, but they only got 16k. So it looks like we're having some issues with potential friends. Let's just improve relations with as many people as we possibly can. At some point, somebody will help me versus the Timurids. I'm sure of it. Oh no. Not enjoying that. Not enjoying that. But hey, they're only 13% stronger than me. That's got to be pure cap. That's got to be pure cap. But hey, look, who hates you? Ottomans do. Ming does. Delhi does. Mamluks does. I do. Does that change anyone's opinion towards, you know, making me their ally? Does this change? Ooh. Somebody just started being friendlier. But it was Isfahan, so it doesn't really mean very much. I have no clue what to do here. I have a mountain fort and the will to use it. And that's about all I have. But hey, I also have this local organization, which will be quite nice. So, the truce with the Mushashans is over, and I think I'm going to attack them. I think it is better to attack them now than have them fall to the Timurids and give them a bit more territory here. As well, they have a really nice location here, Yasuj, for a fortress. So, you know, if they want to come into my land from the south, instead of, you know, getting military access and then just walking into the grassland, farmlands and desert of the upper Mesopotamian area, they would have to go through a mountain fort. Perfect stuff. Also, incredibly wealthy area of a really vital trade node. Taking this is high priority. So let's do that. Mazandaran will join them. You can just, like, you know, have fun on the fort for a while as I deal with this little upstart area. I am still slightly worried about Timurids, naturally, as I should be. But, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, I don't even have a claim. Oh, balls. I will be back when I have a claim. I have my claim. I have my casus belli. And we will now go to war. They don't have too many troops. 6,000 troops. It's not a lot. They're all right there. Let's move to Baghdad. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter which place we go in from. There's still going to be a river crossing regardless. They've got a 2 maneuver. I've got a 4 maneuver. So I'm just going to be perfectly happy to just march in and murder face. The Timurids were also technically at war with Arkakilnu for a while, and now Iraq has also gone against them, so the time of their nation being a thing that exists is soon going to be in an end. Let's have a couple of infantry and all of the cannons move on to their capital. And this guy can split up into 8 separate armies and drop everyone on 1 province each. Easy peasy. This will be a very swift war. A very decisive outcome. Let's continue converting our land as well. Get Yasuij. I'm actually not sure what my aggressive expansion is looking like right now, so let's have a look at that. Oh, I can't even take all of your land. Okay. That's unfortunate, but we move. It's fine. I absolutely need Basra, and I absolutely need Yasuij. Maybe we leave everything but your capital. That's not actually that bad. That's fine. Let's take the rest of the troops and deal with Mazandaran. I think maybe I'll just get some money from Mazandaran. I don't think I want to go and do any conquest over there. Got Armenian separatists, which is annoying, but not really a big worry right now. And with the army of Mazandaran defeated, let us piece them out for all of their money. War reps, transfer their trade power. Done deal. And now the peace deal for... You could actually be everything. You know what? If everything is available, I will take everything. Mushasha is no more, and Ardabil has a coastline. Quite a delightful turn of events. Let us immediately build the castle here. This is way more important than the core itself. But obviously we need to core everything. And quickly at that. So, now we just need to wait for the Timurids to decide to make a move. I would rather not be the one to declare the war. And I feel like with this alliance block that they have, which is actually kind of disgusting how many men they're bringing to the table. Yeah, it's not looking great for me. Not particularly great. But hey, I could ally Hiss and Kaifa. I mean, that's all you need, right? Is a Hiss and Kaifa, and you're just gonna be fine. Pray for Ardabil. Please. So I've just cored all of Khuzestan, so we can make it, and also Basra into... Well, I haven't cored all of Khuzestan because Yasuj hasn't even been done yet. But Basra has been fully cored, and I can get all them full cores going. And also, I wanted to share with you another lovely thing about this update that is just so divine. And that is this little bar here, the local autonomy. Now the ability to order by whether you can click this button is... I love it so much. So, just pop them all at the top. And you can, even, especially if you have an auto-clicker, lower autonomy really, really quickly. Bringing my total force limit up to 36. And I'm actually going to build just as many Kizilbash as I can. And we're going to go with Kizilbash infantry as well. Getting our army up to 36 troops. Let's get a couple more infantry in there as well. I think it's important. If we are to get allies, if we are to defend against the Timurids, we're going to need a larger force. If we have a larger force, of course, more people would be like, maybe these guys would actually be worth allying with. That's the hope. We're going to work it out. And also I've got a lot of rebels that are coming, so more troops would be very nice on that front as well. Too few rivals. I can now rival the Mamluks, Muscovy, Ottomans, and Poland. I'm sorry. What delusion is this? That the way... what are you talking about? That is... utterly insane that you think the Ottomans are 7% weaker than me. I have 36,000. They have 48,000. In what reality are they weaker? Maybe someone's going to ally me, though. That would be nice. No one wants to be my friend still. I could get a royal marriage with Barmanis, which would get me closer. It's not going to hurt to get a royal marriage there. And maybe it's going to help in the long term. Alliances that we can get right now. Gazi Komuk, Hissen Kaifa, and Circassia. Just such a glorious list of allies. Hungary is close-ish, but that's not a very good ally. I don't know. I think we're still in a bit of a situation that we need to deal with. A plan has made itself apparent. The Mamluks are a mere 4 reasons away from wanting to be my ally, and that would bring a glorious 44,000 troops to the table. I'm not really sure the Ottomans are ever going to be friendly, unless they just suddenly decide that they don't want to be hostile with me. Because, I mean, if that happens, then I would absolutely take the Ottomans over Mamluks. But right now I could get the Mamluks. And the way that I would do that is by rivaling the Ottomans. So it's a choice between permanently losing the Ottomans as a potential ally to get the Mamluks, Or, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm rivaling the Ottomans. Oh, what morality is this? This has got to pay off. If this doesn't pay off, I may have killed myself. It's not quite there yet. Come on, enemy of enemy penalty and all that. Let's do a little bit more improve relations. We got to get this alliance going. Please, we're so close. We are so close. I need this. 3 reasons away. Can I do anything to make it closer? Great power actions. That's not going to be a thing. 2 reasons away. It's going to happen. It has to happen. Otherwise I'm screwed. 1 reason. The Mamluks will be my friend. There it is. I am allied with the Mamluks. Hallelujah. Okay. We now have a big friendship box that maybe we could use to smash apart the Timurid menace. And so, in doing, I will start currying favours with the Mamluks. And of course, we'll marry them as well. And now I'm in a pretty happy situation. Even though we unfortunately have the situation where Akyunu has allied with the Timurids, and they're if they're guaranteeing the independence of Georgia, I could attack them to just remove that alliance. Even if I don't want to take Georgian land. That's interesting. I could also get myself a border with the Mamluks. I feel like that's an amazing idea that we should pursue. So, start building a spy network there. That is certainly an idea I want to pursue. But yeah, no, this is good news. This is very good news. We're moving in the right direction. You want to be missionary string thing. And yes, I'll have more money. Thank you very much. Alright. Drill more. Be happy. The die is cast. We have our claim. Let us attack the Georgians for Akyunu. Let's drop that. We don't need it anymore. And our army is not looking too shabby. It is actually, you know, relatively powerful. 40,000 troops for us alone. I mean, we're not at Timurid level, but we're not far away from it either. Alright, definitely think I'm going to take the entire state of Al Jazeera. Just removing you as an issue. If the Ottomans didn't have Malatya, I would totally take Kurdistan as well, but I don't want a border with the Ottomans right now. That would not be something I would enjoy. So we will avoid that exact situation. Now their army is about to fall to my lovely forces. Get a bit of artillery combat ability. Not very good at this early stage in the game, but it will do the trick, and the carpet siege of all that is Akyunu has begun as well. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is new. Offer to export grain from the Mamluks. Okay, so the Mamluks got an update in the most recent DLC. And this must be a part of it. Do I want to receive grain exports from the Mamluks? Sure. I have no idea what that does, because I didn't read the Mamluk Dev Diary, but sure. Okay, then. What do I get for that? What does he get for that? What does that do? I don't... I feel like maybe it should be explained what that specifically does? Somewhere that isn't in... Like, when they offer me that, what am I getting? It's not that. Is it something to do with trade? Something to do with trade power? I don't have a clue what that is. But maybe somebody in the comments can let me know. So yeah, if you've read the Mamluk Dev Diary and you know what the hell that is, then feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I would be very interested in learning. So I am taking the state of whatever that was called again, Al Jazeera. And again, I'd really like this, but we're not going to take it. What we could do is obviously annul the treaties with the Timurids, and then just take money. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. The Ottomans and the Timurids might want to join a coalition. Let's hope that they don't. It's also the 30th of December, so it's the perfect time to do the peace deal. Meanwhile here, let's get combat terrain in our capital, just in case we do get attacked by the Timurids. We've got a couple of mountain forts that we can hold them on and be happy there. Alright, back to Baghdad while I core my new territories. Ardabil is looking thick. I'm not gonna lie, this is looking pretty strong on the map. Meanwhile, oh yeah, Georgia. I don't even know what I want to do with Georgia, I guess just give me war reps, trade power, just money. The money's irrelevant. How about you steer trade instead? There we go. Thank you very much. Our ruler has led our nation into some really good and prosperous times, but his son is just better. So it is time for Junayd I to make way for Shah Ismail I Safavid. And yes, that cost me instability, it cost me a whole bunch of things, but getting that 656, it's too good to pass up. And honestly, that heir kind of sucks too, so he's also gone. We can make up for that though if we find some prestige from our estates. So, I don't think there's any more than just that one. I know there's one in the Ulema, but I don't actually have any spare things to give. Definitely think we need to move towards mysticism very swiftly. Also, ideally, I would have clicked this button before I had moved over to mysticism. Something happened with your ruler. Did you just get a new ruler? I saw an event pop up, and I kind of believe I missed it. He's not a babbling buffoon, so it wasn't the Timurids are about to attack, but I don't actually know what it was. So that's I guess I gotta keep an eye on that. I don't really want to be attacked by the Timurids. Not just yet. Holy Hissen Kaifa. Akyunlu is completely destroyed, and Hissen Kaifa is fat. They are thick. They don't like me very much, which is unfortunate, but hey, Armenia is now a thing on the map, which is unfortunate because they have cores on me. They're probably going to die to the Ottomans as well. Akyunlu is reduced to a 2-province minor, and yeah, Hissen Kaifa is ascendant. Hey, I remember this. We went through our own ascendancy phase. I feel like your ascendancy phase is a direct result of my actions, but, you know, you take that win. You take the W, my dude. An opportunity mayhaps have presented itself. So, I have been spying on the Timurids and checking them out, and while I also have Bahmanis as an ally, we're currently working on getting his favors up, and maybe at some point we'll be able to draw him into a war with us. But having checked out the Ottomans, I see, not the Ottomans, again, the Timurids, they're on Tech 7. We can take Tech 9, which is a huge tech level. It is a colossal tech level. And also, we could take a single idea in a mill idea. So, the best single idea, the very first idea in a group that we could take if we wanted to take on the Timurids would probably be quality ideas for the infantry combat ability. I'm not sure quality ideas is what I really want to go with. In this run, I've been looking at divine ideas, and it's something that I very rarely take because I'm very rarely playing a theocracy. But it's really good. Dev cost, fire damage received, leader cost, and war exhaustion, morale damage received is huge. Culture conversion cost that's quite nice. National unrest and manpower from True Faith provinces, all really good. The finisher being some missionary strength and whatever. The policies are also pretty good, you know, if pairing with religious, which we might end up doing for morale of armies, pairing with economic ideas for core creation cost, pairing with court ideas for the construction cost. It's a pretty good idea group. But I think, you know, to tie in with the fact that we've got really good cavalry, I think going cavalry combat ability on the third idea in quality is also really good. But first of all, I can't really look past the idea of taking Meltec 9 ahead of time. Then, with the remaining points, I guess we're going to go quality anyway. Not taking anything in it yet, but just it's on standby. We're on hold. My infantry go from being, you know, pretty weak to being kind of cool. You know, we get an extra couple of pips on them, which is something that the Timurids are not going to be getting. And I think we could probably go to war with them. If we were to declare on them, the Mamluks would join us, and we would be outnumbered by around 20,000. Is that enough so that we would lose? We don't know. What we do know is we have 3 mountain forts that, if they wanted to invade me, they could not get through. Mamluks could wipe out Medina and Mara probably pretty quickly. I think we go for it. I do think we go for it, honestly. Let's, screw it. Sava is the war goal. Let's bring back you. You're obviously going to be joining me. Any of you close to saying no? Yeah, a couple of them, actually. Baluchistan... Maybe they'll leave the war later. Pray for me! Could also start a golden era for more morale of armies. I do think this is actually probably a good idea, because, let's be honest, this is the war to define our campaign. Morale-wise, if we're looking at just our war enemies, our morale sits at a glorious 4.45. The Timurids, a full point of morale lower than us. Their prestige is negative, whereas ours is it's okay. But hopefully we can make that okay into super good. Let's just go and sit in Tehran and Safavid for now. The enemy has showed up in force, and we must rally to meet it. Nogai and the Timurids are sitting on Kermanshah. Let us teach them why that is a poor choice. I don't think I need more men here, but I will just move to Hamadan just to make sure that no reinforcements are going to be sneakily coming in their way. They are not. How about we get another battle against the Timurids here? I can't imagine they're going to stand much of a chance against our glorious forces, and we indeed give them a mighty stack wipe. Oh yes, this is a war that I feel I can win. Manpower-wise, they got 51,000, we got 55,000. We need to keep up the pressure on them. We need to make sure that they don't also march into the south. Of course, Basra is slightly open. They can walk through Hasa just fine, which is unfortunate for us. I don't like that, but there's not much I can do about it right now. I do not have the funds or the economy with which to fix that. A statesman has died. I think we're just going to leave that alone for now. Let's get ourselves this discipline advisor. He's cheaper, and he might come in a little bit more handy. Mamluks are going to siege for me. Not too much of a bother on that. Yeah, they're very wary of me. They don't want to engage me if they don't have to. I think we're going to bleed them out for a while and wait for the Mamluks to finish in Medina, and we can peace out Medina and get them to come and join us in a grand offensive. But it's not going to happen just yet. I love how, despite, you know, a very, very long time playing this game, it still never ceases to annoy me that the AI is so blatantly cheating. It's been confirmed by the devs that the AI does have, you know, no fog of war. They can see everything in my country They are well aware that my army is here. Apparently they are told to act without regard for what they can see, where they shouldn't be able to see. And yet, this makes it pretty obvious that they do. They can't see me, and yet they won't move on to my siege because they know I'm there. It is relatively annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, it'd be nice if this province was to be sieged, Mamluks, and if you did that, then I would give you it. Let me just pop that on there. We can wipe Medina from the map. Let's go siege Tehran. Make the Mamluks, sorry, make the Timurids believe that I'm up here. Come on, look. Look, I'm over here. I also have the war goal. I don't know if you'd noticed that. Let's also take infantry combat ability. This is ridiculous. Come on. I really hate AI cheating. I really do. It does annoy me heavily. We can also now build workshops, which is going to come in very, very handy. Oh, is something happening? Nope, you're marching the opposite direction. Of course you are. Of course. Why would you march in the direction of the war that is going on? What crazy talk is this? Anyway, oh, you don't want this? Okay, well, let's peace out like this. And force religion on the rest of the nation. Why not? Medina is out of the war. Let's try and do the same with Mara. Even though the Timurids are down here, if we can peace out Mara, that'd be quite nice. Obviously, I'll give as much of it to the Mamluks as possible. Which is just going to be a couple of provinces. That's fine. And some money. Now, Baluchistan is coming. Is there any way to peace out anyone else? I think if you siege one thing, you're trapped down here. That's an army that is actually 100% trapped. Nice timing on the rebels there. Love to see it. Maybe we just make a push in the north and see what comes of it. I need more mountain fights. Those really work in my favor very heavily. Especially if I can take your trade centers, then I can really improve my own position economically. Look at them! Look at them! The actual scumbags. The actual scum. I definitely need a fort in Basra. Oh my gosh, do I need a fort in Basra? They managed to get all the way to Tabriz. Alright, well, let's go and try and deal with that. They're spilling into my country. Hassa grants military access to the Timurids. Of course they do. If it was the other way around, maybe I'd be okay. If we can actually get our way to Basra, that is the only entrance. And if we can, like, force them onto Yasuij instead... Oh no, that's not going to work. They can just march to Dagestan. But I do think spending a little of money to get myself a marsh fort in Basra is now going to be a high priority. So let us grab ourselves some loans. And I want that fort right there. Yet again, there is no vision for them on Tabriz or on Kermanshah, and yet they are retreating from the mountain fort that they were sieging for the past 4 months. I'd say I don't understand it, but the problem is that I do understand it, and it's just very irritating. Anyway, take a fat loss anyway. And the siege recommences anew. Thankfully, the Mamluks are here now, so that's good. And we're soon to get a fat morale bonus and a fat cavalry bonus too, the next time we take an idea. But yeah, they're all marching around now, so they can come back through Basra again, which is so annoying. And there's not much I can do about it. You're supposed to be neutral, and yet you give access to my enemies. Rude. Oh, no, that's not good. See, this here is not good. But also, I should have been doing that for a while. So that was my bad. That was my bad. Yeah, no, not a fan of the Ottomans being at war with the Mamluks. What is this war? They have attacked Karaman. I'm soon going to have not much support, am I? Alright, well, I have an idea. Let's get some siege ability. You're going to go to Moghastan, and you're going to go to Bam. If we can trap your armies south, then maybe we have a chance to, you know, win. Give that guy your cannon. And I'm going to blow up the fort as well. Don't suppose you want to peace out? No? Anyone want to peace out? Anyone at all? Nope. Okay, then. If this fort can fall, I feel like we're in a really good position to win this war. I feel like we're in a good position anyway, but this fort falling would be superb. This is actually getting a little ridiculous. 78, come on. Finally. Alright, let's go and deal with my enemies again. If we can actually get over here, we can basically trap him on that fort, because he has a return province, which is Kazvin. And if we get to Kazvin, he can only retreat into me or move forward. Manpower-wise, he's on 21k, I'm on 28, so we're still in the ascendancy on that front. Maybe you wait just a moment for me to get to Kazvin. Alright, let's go. This should be one stack wipe here for certain. Oh, easy, 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 easy. That won't be a stack wipe, but it'll be a very good battle for us. Let's go and get the war goal again. Seeing what we can do with the war goal in our pocket. Taking another technology as well. 30%. I'm trying to take full states wherever I can. If I just take those two, that's 74 war score. If I can take that, I'll be so happy. If I want to form Persia, I also need this state. I need that province. Might as well link up what I have. Although Golistan, so I can finish that off, would be nice. Those are my ideal war goals. Whether we manage that or not, who knows. Let's go economic next. Let's go, yes, why not? Let's go meta. I deserve it. No one deserves it more than I do. I don't want to attack into a mountain, but I do want to move in on you. Instead of the economic, I took trade, and now I have that 10% morale of armies, which is... You know, the morale of armies is already really helping. No. Yeah, that's not good, is it? How many men do you have left? 57k? That's cool, that's cool. That's super chill. Rush to Basra. If we can get there before this army does. Very happy. If I don't, then we might have a battle with them. Oh, they're turning around. Peace from the Timurids, not on your terms, my dude. On my terms only. Are you marching all the way around? Peace from Kiva, I will accept. Try and get back some of my land. Fight no guy. Let's see, anyone else want to peace out? No guy does want peace. Perfect. How about the other one, whoever it is? Baluchistan is also going to leave. Alright, so war-wise, we are outnumbered still. They have twice as much infantry as we do. This infantry, or this army here will stay. Probably his best bet is to come down here. But hopefully we can prevent him from doing so. This is my 3 siege. Let's try and take another siege. A proper siege. F for the Mamluks. The Ottomans were smart. They went in on a war goal that I could not contest. I couldn't help out. Taking on Karaman instead of the Mamluks. Very smart. Where are these guys going? Is he gonna march all the way around? It feels like that's what's gonna happen. I found a good battle. I found a good battle. I found a good battle. Yes, move to Bam. Move to Bam. Perfect. Mountain fighting Bam. Bye-bye, Timurid stack. Now can I chase down the Transoxanians? Gotta go get him. Oh god, what do you want? Yerevan Azerbaijani, no thanks. Remove my loans is totally doable. You want me to fire my guy? No, I'm good. Let's try and become debt-free. And there is the cavalry boost that we wanted as well. Oh, Transoxania went to a mountain fort. You know what? You'll have to see it. Another huge W. And Basra has a fort now as well. Alright, screw it. Let's go for his capital. His capital has to be taken next. They're at 58 war score. What do they want, or what can I take? Because again, this is the peace deal that I really, really want. Maybe if his capital falls, then that's not out of the realms of possibility. Might want to get the rest of my army up in the same general area. Especially if I can fight on Bam. Oh, you actually did go to Bam. That's buffoonery. Sure. These stack wipes have gotta hurt them. No peace until it is on my terms. The capital is sieged. Surely, surely now we can get what we want. And a smudge of money. Because why not? Who doesn't like money? I'm just going to try and take some final sieges to get a little bit extra cash. Because I'm honestly incredibly greedy. But this is going to be it. This is the W that we've been looking for. This is the W. Oh, glorious, glorious, fat wins for us. The Timurids have been shown the door. Oh, that felt good. That felt very good. That felt incredibly good. War is won. We can intervene against... Fuck, who cares? And we have fulfilled a mission. The rise of the Safavids. which means 20% core creation cost until the death of my current ruler. Also, extra bit of morale damage and war score cost versus other religions, which means, obviously, all of these slightly cheaper to core. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's pay off the loans as well. Only one of them, but, you know, that's fine. I am very happy with the way that war went, and I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of our lovely campaign in our pursuit of forming the Shahdom of Persia. If you did, feel free to click the like button if you would like to subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode of this series. That would be also fantastic, but until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.